Nigeria and fanaticism and its hypocrisy. Do you know that normal, if Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid are to come from Kano, Hisba suppose they find them. Hisba suppose they find them to flog or to even jail them. But the last time I checked, these are people that brings millions or if not billions of naira into Nigerian economy. But the fact is, whatever they are doing doesn't negate the constitution. So that is why I'm trying to say that till we get to a point in time in this country where the fundamental rights of human beings in that country is considered superior and ultimate above religious and cultural beliefs, we're not going anywhere. That is just it. A quick example. Let's look at it. At the moment, in practicality, it seems very impossible or very hard for anybody now to say he wants to go to Sokoto, Katsina, Zamfara, to say he wants to have a piggery. Why? Because these practices religiously, they are considered to be something that is an abomination. But if you look at the likes of countries like China, this is one of the things that contributes like millions or billions of naira to their GDP. But in Nigeria now, a kind of a certain set of religious and cultural belief have criminalized that. And you can't do that. And the fact is, if I must tell you the truth, we are one Nigeria only on paper. But in practicality, we are not one Nigeria. Because the one Nigeria I know should be all-encompassing. It should tolerate all the actions or all the whatever of an individual as long as it doesn't negate the basic founding principles. That is just it. Freedom of whatever you want to do as long as it's enshrined and legitimatized in the constitution. But the reverse is the case in Nigeria. And where do you see this? You see this more in the north. Prove me wrong when I say that statistically, a lot of unaliving, a lot of radicality is associated majorly with the north. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Radicality and a lot of things that are religiously inclined happens in the north. But the fact is, we all don't get to see all these traces of fanaticism before they are fully blown, and that is why we're taken off guard. But I want to bring to your notice some elements of this fanaticism before it becomes full-blown, before everybody starts complaining of, which is the fact that at any point in time that you see somebody judging somebody by virtue of what he eats, he criminalizes him by virtue of what he eats that doesn't affect him. That is fanaticism. And at any point in time, be it Christian or Muslim, that you have that conviction or you have that belief that anybody that is not a Christian or a Muslim is not making heaven. You are a fanatic. And in going forward, we need to get rid of some terminologies that are biased, like Arne. In the north now, when you say Arne, the Christians are considered Arne. And Arne is idol worshippers or people that don't believe in God. We have to get rid of Aboki. We have to get rid of Inyamuri, as long as you are saying those things with bad intention. These are the things that divide our country. These are the basic things that divide our country. And let's look at it. Normal, all things being equal. If Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido are to come from a particular region in the north now, those people, his bar, are supposed to be looking for them, to tie them and flog them or even imprison them. And these are people that contribute heavily to Nigeria's GDP. These are people that are even bringing global recognition to Nigeria. But they can be criminalized now because they don't stand for a kind of a religious or a cultural belief. You see how I keep saying that the North is taking other people back? These are the reasons I'm saying. And these reasons are tangible and factual. But the fact is, the government to some certain extent, I blame them because they are not responsive in regards to this. Because I don't see any reason why people will be complaining of. One of the major problems we have in that country is the fact that the herders and the farmers clashes. And what is the solution to this? Ban open grazing. Developed countries have banned open grazing. Why is it hard to ban? Because in so doing, it's going to affect your vote. It's going to affect your vote, and everybody will want to turn deaf ears. And as far as some of these politicians are concerned, my brother, personal interest supersede national interest. That is their modus operandi. Personal interest supersedes national interest, and that is the way they operate. And I also want to bring to your notice that, I see in comments in regards to the videos I make, that a lot of these Hausas do it in Hausa version. Let me tell you, and let me give you an example. Ina jin Hausa so sai ba abunda zaka iya gaya min a Hausa da bana ji. But the fact is, what I mean is, I hear Hausa well, and I can express myself fluently in Hausa. And I'm a true Nigerian. There's nothing you will tell me that I don't understand in Hausa or I can't express myself. But that is not the point. A lot of people have even said I'm a South African, I'm a missionary, hired to come and cause division or to come and scatter. But that is not the case. The fact is, the fanatics we're talking about here are on this platform and they comprehend English very well.